it can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power. Read and rise higher. 9R Tree. Better life begins in a book.
Hello, I'm Sebastian. Welcome to 9R Tree's podcast. Today, I will summarize and review the book. The Green Witch by Arin Murphy-Hiscock is a practical and beautifully grounded guide to earth-based spirituality and natural magic. Rather than focusing on ritual-heavy ceremonial practices, this book leads readers into a quieter, more intuitive relationship with nature, emphasizing harmony, observation, and respect for the natural world. It introduces the path of the Green Witch as a lifestyle rooted in herbalism, seasonal awareness, and everyday magic woven into domestic life. Through approachable language and clear explanations, the author shows how to work with herbs, stones, flowers, and essential oils to create teas, charms, infusions, and sacred spaces. The book is especially welcoming for beginners, yet thoughtful enough to inspire more experienced practitioners. It gently encourages readers to build a personal practice based on local land, personal intuition, and ethical, sustainable connections with the earth, making it both a spiritual guide and a practical reference for natural magic. I will give you key takeaways from this book. Firstly, understanding the path of the Green Witch. Murphy-Hiscock begins by defining what it means to follow the path of the Green Witch, distinguishing it from other branches of witchcraft and modern paganism. The Green Witch is portrayed as a nature-focused practitioner whose magic arises from direct connection to the land, plants, and cycles of the earth. Rather than relying heavily on elaborate ritual tools or strict ceremonial structures, the Green Witch uses intuition, observation, and relationship building with the natural world. The book explains core values such as balance, respect for all living things, personal responsibility, and environmental mindfulness. It frames green witchcraft less as a rigid religion and more as a flexible, personal spiritual path that can adapt to different cultures and environments. This section also addresses common misconceptions, emphasizing that green witchcraft is not about dramatic spells, but about subtle, everyday magic practiced through mindful living, stewardship of the earth, and conscious energy work in the home and community. Secondly, building a relationship with nature and the land. A central theme of the book is learning to see nature as a living web of relationships rather than a collection of resources. Murphy-Hiscock guides readers in developing a personal bond with their local environment, whether they live in the countryside, suburbs, or city. She encourages practices such as mindful walks, journaling observations, learning local plant and animal species, and attuning to weather and seasonal shifts. The book underscores the importance of giving back to the land through offerings, ethical foraging, and sustainable lifestyle choices. Readers are taught how to recognize the subtle energies of different places and how to create a sense of sacred space outdoors. This topic widens the reader's understanding of nature to include not only wild spaces, but also gardens, balconies, parks, and household plants. By reinforcing the idea that magic flows from relationship and reciprocity, the author shows that the Green Witch's power is rooted in attention, gratitude, and ongoing dialogue with the land. Thirdly, herbalism, kitchen magic, and natural remedies. One of the most practical and engaging parts of the Green Witch dives into working with herbs in both magical and mundane ways. Murphy-Hiscock explains the energetic and symbolic qualities of various plants and how to incorporate them into teas, infusions, sachets, oils, and simple home remedies. She emphasizes safety, proper identification, and respectful harvesting, making it clear that herbal work requires responsibility as well as intuition. The kitchen becomes a primary place of magic, where cooking, brewing, and preserving are transformed into intentional acts of healing and manifestation. The book discusses how to bless ingredients, align recipes with intentions, and use food as a bridge between body, spirit, and earth. Readers learn how to assemble a basic apothecary of herbs and essential oils, and how to select plants that resonate with personal needs and local climates. This section turns everyday tasks like making tea, seasoning food, or tending a windowsill garden into accessible opportunities for green magic. Fourthly, Tools, Altars, and Everyday Magical Practice. Murphy-Hiscock presents tools and altars not as obligatory, expensive items, but as personalized extensions of a green witch's connection to nature. She describes simple, natural tools such as stones, feathers, branches, and handmade items that carry personal meaning. The book explains how to create an altar that reflects the practitioner's environment and intentions, using seasonal elements, plants, candles, and symbolic objects. There is a strong emphasis on practicality. Tools should be useful and aligned with one's lifestyle, rather than purely decorative. The author offers guidance on creating daily, weekly, and seasonal practices that keep the connection to nature active, such as morning grounding, herbal baths, cleansing the home, and simple devotional acts. Instead of rigid rituals, readers are encouraged to design routines that are sustainable and authentic. This topic helps demystify magical practice, showing that consistent, modest actions done with awareness and respect are more powerful than occasional elaborate ceremonies. Lastly, rituals, spells, and personalizing your craft. The book closes in on how to shape a unique, personal green witchcraft practice through rituals and spells that arise from the practitioner's own relationship with nature. Murphy-Hiscock explains fundamental spellcraft concepts such as intention, timing, correspondence, and energy raising, while keeping them grounded and accessible. She provides examples of simple spells for protection, prosperity, healing, and emotional balance using herbs, candles, stones, and household items. Seasonal rituals, including solstices and equinoxes, are discussed as opportunities to realign with natural cycles, release what no longer serves, and welcome new growth. A key message is that green witchcraft is highly adaptable. Readers are invited to experiment, keep records, and revise spells based on what feels effective and ethical. The author stresses consent, harm none ethics, and responsible magic, encouraging readers to consider the energetic consequences of their workings. Ultimately, this section guides practitioners to trust their intuition, learn from experience, and craft a living, evolving path that fits their values and environment. In conclusion, The Green Witch is particularly well suited for readers who feel drawn to nature-centered spirituality, herbalism, and gentle, everyday magic. If you are curious about witchcraft but put off by complex ceremonial systems or heavy dogma, this book offers a calm, practical alternative rooted in observation, simplicity, and respect for the earth. It will benefit your life by helping you slow down, reconnect with natural cycles, and infuse daily routines with meaning and intention. The focus on herbs, kitchen magic, and home-based practice supports emotional balance, mindfulness, and a more sustainable lifestyle. Compared with many other books that emphasize dramatic spells or rigid traditions, The Green Witch stands out for its grounded tone and emphasis on personal adaptation. It gives you tools to build a practice that reflects your local environment, your ethics, and your needs, making it a long-term companion rather than a one-time read, and a worthwhile investment for anyone seeking a deeper relationship with nature and themselves. If you would like to support Arin Murphy-Hiscock, you can buy the book through the Amazon link I've provided in the podcast description. After reading the book, please let me know what you think and share your thoughts. See you around.
1 minute can open your eyes. One book can open your world. Knowledge gives you power, read and rise higher. 9 Tree, better life begins in a book.